Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. It is 2 o'clock UK time. It's Thursday. You are live with OK Student. This is our usual slot where we do a live Q&A across all of our channels. And we usually talk to a member of the team. And I'm delighted to introduce you to Lokesh Asthana, who is the latest member of the team, our new digital marketing manager. Hello, Lokesh.
Hello, Nicholas. Thank you so much for the warm welcome and a welcome in this way. I mean, like, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
It's like a baptism of fire. We put you live on the internet straight away and ask you questions.
Straight away. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's great. So,
Yeah.
Lokesh, we're going to go through some of the things we do, ask you a few questions, go through the kind of the top three format. But first, let's kind of just get to know you a little bit. You've just kind of completing the main part of a master's degree in the UK. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's absolutely right. I just like finished my first year in master's, so Nottingham Trent University, and now I'm with you guys as a digital marketing manager.
Mm-hmm. And how have you found studying in the UK?
It was awesome. Like my first aim, the reason why I chose UK was to adapt to the UK culture, adapt to the business. Like everyone knows that what the market is all about, what the UK is all about. So that's the reason I chose studying digital marketing in Nottingham Trent University, and that has been superb all the way until now.
Brilliant. And I know how this goes in terms of like time flies. I bet you can't believe that you're
No, it really.
already at this stage. The kind of studies over, work's beginning. How's it been for you in terms of the year? Has it gone fast or slow or?
It's like the tremendous fast pace. I remember landing in UK on like 12th of September 2019, and since then time hasn't stopped for me. It's like just running and running and running. The degrees, it's like almost completed now. I'm on to work with the OK student, and it's been so fast. Like there was like 6 modules we had to cover, then everything was just so fast. Like, yeah, we have to stick to our basics and then adapt things, how things work, and be on top of everything, just grabbing opportunities, whatever we get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously you're still in the UK, or I'm saying obviously because I know, but I mean you can tell everybody else. You were here during the lockdown, during COVID, and obviously now we're working online together like this. How have you found that?
Yeah, it's just like at the beginning when this lockdown started, there was a panic, there was a havoc that we have to go back to our country, and I was in a bit panic too. But then again, I calmed down myself. I thought, no, if I stay back here, I can grab more opportunities, I can meet more people. Obviously, meet more people to clear it out. Then it has worked good. Like it was good till there's nothing more of a panic or something like that. I enjoyed staying in lockdown during lockdown in UK.
So you're from India originally?
Yeah, I'm from India, Hyderabad. So
Shout out to people at home for you. Yeah.
yeah, like if anyone of like from a family or my friends watching out me, just hi everyone. I hope you're all well.
And we get obviously many inquiries from Indian students interested in studying in the UK. What advice would you give to them?
For the student, like prepare a good SOP, like just stick to the good ones, like the basic thing. Just fill out if you have any gaps and kind of stuff. Choose the right university for sure, and the place you're gonna live in. Accommodation is something you have to stick to it. So make sure you stay near the university and like keep in regular touch with your professors. If you have any doubts, if you have any queries, just email them up. So few basic things which I noted down myself, that have a good application, go towards the scholarships, try finding out if you have any sports interest in the universities and kind of stuff, like email your professors regularly, follow all the classes. This is a basic thing which I noted, I think, which would be helpful.
Yeah, and we can help you with all of those things.
Yeah, and okay, students is like on top. We can help everything. We have student advisors. It's just basically like students helping students. It's not just the students, it's like experienced students helping the other students. Like, so just guys follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Like, we come live every week on Thursday. It's just like, okay, students right there. So follow us on everywhere. So yeah.
Perfect. And your advice, having gone through this process, is really valuable to people. So tell us a little bit more. What's your favorite thing about, particularly about education in the UK compared to India? What have you enjoyed about learning in the UK?
The practical stuff is what I would say. Like, apart from being a theoretical part, you get a blend of practical stuff as well. Even though we are studying online right now, even in this COVID pandemic, we still get to know practical stuff more, because I was doing my assignment last module, which was due on 16th of May, and that was the practical stuff more than of a theoretical part. So you get to know a lot, like meet a lot of people and access to a lot of practical stuff, which is, I think, a great thing of studying UK.
Mm-hmm.
So theoretical plus a practical part.
And when you say practical, have you done kind of consultancy elements? Have you done case studies on industry? How's it applied particularly to your subject area?
In particular to my subject area, I've done a lot of case studies, and also was able to meet a lot of industry people. Like for those who don't want a placement year, we have something called as a consultancy thing. It's like for a 3 years or kind of 3 months or kind of 4 months of kind of stuff. So basically, it's like a blend of everything. Like, you get to, for personally for me, I got to know a lot of case studies in terms of industry wise, and then again, moving on towards the non-placement student, you would be able to get to know a lot of consultancy stuff, like for 3 months or 4 months a consultancy project, wherein you can have a hands-on experience of whatever you've learned.
Okay, so a quick hello again to all of the people who are tuning in. This is a live broadcast with OK Student. My name's Nick Cuthbert. I'm the director of OK Student, and I'm here with Lokesh, who's our digital marketing manager. But has been a student himself in the UK, so he's giving us some tips and advice today about his own experience. So Lokesh, tell me a little bit more, coming from India and it being quite an intense year for you, how easy has it been to make friends and settle in the UK?
Yeah, that's something which everyone actually asked me, even my family and friends back in India. So basically, for the first couple of months, I was so kind of introvert person. Though, like, as I just mentioned earlier, that we have a lot of practical stuff. So while I was doing my practical stuff, I came to meet a lot of students. Like, we had to perform a few tasks in a team. So that's where I just started making friends and interacting with them, engaging with them. Also, your part-time work helped you a lot in your communication and engagement stuff. So it was a bit difficult at the beginning, but then again, I took up to the pace. Like, slowly, I got to know a lot of people, like via LinkedIn or maybe Facebook or Twitter or Instagram as well. Yeah, a lot of students. Like, it's basically of community across the whole globe. So UK is a hot topic everywhere around.
Yeah, and in terms of the people in your class, the mix of nationalities, you're friendly with other Indians, but British students, tell me more about the kind of nationalities that are in your class.
Yeah, it's like a mix of every nation. Like, we have people from South Asian, we have people from Europe, we have from US as well. There are a couple of them who are studying from States, and it's a blend of everyone. Like, couple of them are from Britain as well. So yeah, like, you get to meet everyone. It's just like, don't shy around. Like, just go introduce yourselves. They would introduce back them. So it's like a way fun, to be honest.
I mean, it's an amazing thing, really. You're getting a network of friends from all over the world, which no doubt will allow you to visit some cool places in the future, but also will become your kind of business network as you graduate. Exactly. You will have people all over.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to say. I mean, like, it's just not the friends, but it's a network of professional people. Obviously, studying masters, they have some plans in like next 2 to 3 years. So everyone must be coming up from some new platform or something like that, and you can be a part of that platform.
So we just had a shout out from Joanna Almeida. Hey, Joanna, nice to hear from you. Yeah, for people who are just joining us, this is OK Student. My name's Nick, and this is Lokesh here. And we're just talking about Lokesh's experience of studying in the UK. And he's new to the team, so we're kind of finding a little bit more about him as we go. So Lokesh, tell me what things didn't you expect from the UK? That's things that have surprised you once you actually came here.
The culture, the community. I mean, the students across the globe. I mean, especially the Nottingham being a hub for the students. If I have to take example of my flat, like there are like 3 different country people reside over here. So that's something I didn't expect. I was just this. It was just going on in my mind that I might only meet South Asian people or maybe from India or from Pakistan, a few, but that's not the case. That the thing which excited me and I was surprised about was meeting new people and being friends with them. Basically, few people are like reserved kind of nature, but then again, there's nothing like that. Like everything was new. This wasn't expected. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are always amazed by how multicultural the campuses are. They truly are international. Most universities have, I think, 150 different nationalities on campus. And also, it's a very friendly, very liberal kind of atmosphere at university where everybody's in it together and there's a big community, a big friendship. And yeah, I think people really, really enjoy that atmosphere. So it's great.
100%.
It's great to hear you found that kind of beneficial or surprising even. And in terms of your specialism, then let's talk about digital marketing for a minute. Obviously, the whole world is now online, both working and learning and everything else because of the pandemic situation. So it's an incredible time for digital platforms, and we're no different. The fact we're doing this now, but the fact that we can counsel students using platforms online is really, really important. Tell me more about your interest kind of digitally, about things that get you excited about digital marketing and communications.
Yeah, so starting off with my background, the interest towards digital marketing grew when I was working with Accenture on a Google platform, like on a Google location. So it's like more towards the analytical stuff. My expertise lies in like search engine optimization, paid per click marketing, like paid per click media and kind of stuff. The paid ads, and also I believe in helping business grow in terms of organically and also in terms of paid thing. So this is a short description which I actually do. So yeah, like more towards the marketing kind of stuff via digital medium. That's what I do.
Yeah. And what I love is that we have the ability not only to communicate to people, but we can target the message to the right people.
It's like the right people at the right time at the right place. It's like everything goes hand in hand, like your content, your services, your audiences, everything just like implies on one particular piece of thing, which is called as a digital marketing or communicating people or your audiences via one platform. So
yeah. And the big benefit about OK Student is that we're connecting current students or recent graduates to people who want to come to the UK, who want advice from within the UK, from people who've been through this process. And I think it's just a really amazing time because everybody is online and we can open this digital window and allow people to see in and hear the experience from people like you, but our whole advisory team, and get really kind of impartial, honest, great advice when maybe that didn't exist so much before. So I'm really excited about your role particularly and about being able to help us connect to many more people. With them to really change their lives with good advice about which university to study.
Yeah, I'm excited myself, like joining a good platform, then helping business grow is something which I've always wanted to do. So yeah, 100% like on a roller coaster, just sitting on a roller coaster and just tighten stuff out. So
that's it. We'll just see where it takes us.
Yeah.
Okay, so you may have seen me and Martin normally. Sometimes on a Friday, we go and do a top 3 platform, a kind of quick fire answer round. So we thought it would be fun if we could set you some quick fire questions and see what you come up with. I'll try and help you, but let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is the top 3 differences between life in India and the UK.
First one, it's like the community and the culture. Like in India, you will only be able to find one particular, 2 particular set of people. But then again, coming to India, you have blend of multiple culture and communities, which is first thing I can differentiate. And the second thing in terms of life is like the nightlife. You know, UK is more known for its pub and clubbing culture. So while in India, it is still there, but not as much as in UK. I mean, you just kind of hang on to your friends, a couple of friends, like have a night house parties. That's it. Like, but in UK, it's like more of like clubbing and hopping. So that's how it is going. And in terms of life, yeah, like you got a various range of friends when I say in the life, because while in India you cannot communicate, or maybe you don't have that multiple sets of friends, but being an international student coming to UK, I was able to make a big friend circle, although I chat a bit less, but still I have a lot of friends or like social networking stuff going on.
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't mention a few things. You didn't mention the weather.
Yeah.
How you find
can I miss that? Yeah. Why not? Like, just if you just have a look at the window, yeah. First thing, come on. Obviously, how can I actually forget the weather and also the food? So the weather is unpredictable, but then again, yeah. How can I miss it out? Yeah. So the weather, like I like UK weather, obviously, because it's cold. South Asian countries are a bit hotter and warmer, and also the food. Well, though I like Indian food a lot because they have a lot of various different ingredients. But then, yeah, like food culture is also different.
Have you tried different foods here? Have you tried any bland English food?
Yeah, like for my breakfast, waffles and spaghetti kind of stuff. But still, you know what? I try to add some Indian flavor into it, and only then I will be able to eat it. Like I don't know, like no harms or no offenses, but still,
No.
yeah, that's how I try to eat. I mean, adding some Indian flavors or Indian ingredients to whatever I eat.
I think many Indians kind of carry more some kind of hot sauce or some flavors.
100%, yeah. Hot chili, everything.
But I think still the number 1 British favorite food is Indian food. Possibly sandwiches is probably the next one, but we do love Indian food in Britain as well. All right, so the next one, top 3s. Moving on is the top 3 work culture differences. Now this is different because you're just kind of starting with us. But I know you have had some experience, some contact with industry during your studies. So what have you found so far?
The communication stuff is, I would say, I mean, people are a little warm. No offense to the Indian culture, though. People are a little warm and welcoming stuff. So I have been experiencing that over here. And second would be like having a lot of responsibilities over here. Would be my second work culture difference, is what I'm trying to figure out as of now compared to Indian thing. And yeah, can you help me with the third one? I mean, I'm trying to guess it because I just started. I mean, yeah, like majorly that would be
most people on these ones, it's kind of like office culture around kind of making endless cups of tea and chatting for a long time.
Yeah, I think like more on towards the coffee and kind of stuff, and then having a chit chat around the corner. That's also.
I wonder if you've found it at all, but usually, particularly leaders in business in the UK, they tend to be very open and welcoming. You said welcoming as well. and warm, and there isn't the same kind of hierarchy around the workplace culture, I think, as some other countries. And some people like that, and some people struggle with that, you know. But maybe you'll find that as we go.
As we go, maybe by next session, maybe I would be ready with the answer. I mean, I might be having the answers for them. So
but in my experiences, you know, even through LinkedIn or something like that, if you want to ask advice or ask of business leaders, usually they're quite accommodating. They want to help and share their advice with you where possible. And there's definitely a big push in the UK for helping students for placements and get experience, and kind of trying to retain the best talent, particularly from international students, to stay and work in the UK. The post-study work visa is obviously a big part of that. That's coming back, very popular with students.
I think a lot of our viewers might be having a few, like a doubt kind of thing. If you would clear what actually, the government has implemented for the post-study work visa.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's the chance to stay for 2 years to pursue work in the UK. So it's a really great initiative, and it will help many more students kind of achieve the careers, ambitions that they have, in big companies in the UK. So shall we have the next one? Have we got another one?
I think that was it. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Hey, Martin. Yeah.
This is Martin behind the scenes. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think it's probably worth then kind of wrapping this up around the work or the environment ethos of OK Student. So something we're really passionate about is empowering students or graduates, not only to get work experience, but actually to drive the business forward, the whole process, from good advice and advisory processing to the skills in marketing or accounting or, events management, all of these areas that are needed for a successful business. And we want to empower students like you to really take us forward as with your skills. So not only to get experience, but actually to drive the business forward. And I'm particularly proud of that fact. So I'm looking forward, Lokesh, to seeing what you deliver.
Yeah, 100%. Like, it won't be just words, but it would be great work. I'm sure you would like it.
Perfect. Okay, so for those of you who are watching here, we're OK Student. My name's Nick. I'm the director here. This is Lokesh, our digital marketing manager. Basically, if you have any questions, normally we would be answering more questions live from the audience, but we thought we'd get to know Lokesh here first. But if you have any questions, then please message us. We can either follow that up directly with you or do it again in a live format.
Yeah, and also please follow us on all the social websites and just get in touch. You will be able to find a form on our website wherein you can get in touch with all our student advisors ready to help you always.
Yeah, there's the form down at the bottom. It's a really good way of just kind of capturing your interest so that we can know a little bit more about you and get back to you and give you the right advice right from the start.
Yeah.
Also, as Lokesh is saying, yeah, we've got this growing community, people really kind of sharing and following us on all sorts of channels. So please take the time to do that and tag people if you think they would benefit. This summer is a really important summer because there's a number of opportunities. There's still funding available for European students to study in the UK, despite any Brexit issues. They can get funding for the next 3 or 4 years for the duration of their course. So we're getting a lot of inquiries from Europeans. And also, as we've already touched on, the post-study work visa is generating a lot of interest from students who want the chance to stay beyond the normal visa terms and actually have an extension to look for work in the UK once they've graduated. Martin is now pushing things here. That was the Medium blog. The Medium blog is really, really good. I'm going to say because I like it. But basically, we have student writers who put up different articles either about the industry or about their experience. They're really interesting reads, and they're all written by students for you. So please check out the Medium blog. Medium is a great platform anyway for learning about all sorts of things, particularly digital marketing, Lokesh. You can get some good practice on there.
Yeah, also you can just comment down on the Medium section if in case you would like to have some blogs on any other stuff which you would like to read, and also please don't forget to share with the people around. So
as we're pointing out below, we are looking for more guest writers. So if you want a platform to write, if you have a story to tell about your time in the UK, please just get in touch and we'll be happy to work with you. And that goes for the same for lots of things. If you're looking for placements, if you're looking for application support, if you're looking for any kind of advice around the student experience, we're happy to help. So yeah, please fill out the form, get in touch, check out our channels.
Follow our channel. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Lokesh,
you.
I think this is the start of something very special.
It is indeed. Like it's already started. It's been like 4 days down the line, and I'm already working with the OK students and feeling wonderful. Way more to go.
That's really, really good to hear. All right, so I think we'll leave it there today. We will have a live session again tomorrow. Yeah, just keep following our channels for the latest advice, and we'll be back with you very, very soon. So thank you.
Thank you.
Lokesh.
Thank you so much, Nicholas. Thank you so much.
And goodbye to everyone for now. See you soon.
See you soon, yeah.